Hi everyone, so welcome to today's video. You may have noticed that my background is a little bit different. I decided to set up my camera here in my bedroom and I'm sitting on my bed, which I love. If you're curious, this bed, I got it from Costco a couple months ago actually. I think it was in January. So for those of you who follow my Snapchat, you probably saw it when we first put it together, and then once we got our new mattress set up and everything. So I am just sitting here laid back, and lighting may not be so great, but that's okay because I want to change up the background, and maybe I'll film in different parts of my house and just kind of switch it up from time to time instead of just doing the backdrop in the other room, which is my beauty space or filming area. So anyways, I decided to take some time today to sit down with you guys and talk to you about the skincare products that I have been using recently. Been using them for a little over a month, and I feel like I'm in a good place to give you guys my thoughts and share with you guys what I think about these products. And you guys know I'm always very honest with you all about skincare products. I enjoy reading ingredients. I enjoy trying different products, experimenting with skincare, and also with makeup, of course. We all know that. That's why I have a beauty channel. But I wanted to just share with you guys the Tula skincare products. I've mentioned some of their products in previous videos. I think in my empties I showed you the little travel size of the moisturizer, the day and night cream, which I have in full size or deluxe size to show you. But Tula Skincare, just to kind of give you an overview if you're not familiar with it, Tula Skincare is a skincare line that was created by a gastroenterologist who saw the benefits of probiotics for her patients and decided to find a way to incorporate that sort of same probiotic technology into skincare. And there aren't many skincare brands that use probiotics. If you Google probiotic-based skincare or probiotic skincare on Google, it's going to be hard to find a lot of brands that carry or that make products with them. I think Glow MD is another one. So you can get Tula on their own website, and I'll link it down below. You can also get them through QVC, which I have ordered 3 things, or like a kit from QVC that I'm going to show you. But the way I started with Tula was that I decided to look into probiotics, and I was looking into probiotics for internal health, and I've shared with you all the green Amazing Grass green-based powder that has 25 billion probiotics that I mix with some orange juice, and I drink it on a daily basis. And that's what I sort of started with, my first ever probiotic stuff for internal health. And I am still looking into it and reading up on it and trying to educate myself as much as possible about it, because there's so much to learn about probiotics and the benefits that they provide internally. So when I was doing that, I thought, wouldn't that be nice if you can find skincare and use probiotics on your face? Because if it's so good for internal health and you'll see that reflected into your skin as well, what happens if I put it on my face? Like, I wanted to test it out. I wanted to try it. So I went and did a little Google search, found Tula. So after some Google searching, I decided to try Tula, and I found that they had a $20 kit that had 4 of their biggest selling pieces in that kit for 20 bucks or $19.95, and it included the free shipping. And then when you get the products, you also get a coupon code and a little postcard for a certain amount of dollars off of your next purchase. I think it's $30 or more, and it was $15 off. Don't quote me on that, but you get a coupon code that comes in your package, and you can use it to apply it towards the purchase of full sizes or something else on their website. So I thought, for 20 bucks, I'm not really losing much. And there's another kit that I actually really want to try that has some of the similar pieces, but I think there's a few that are different that I want to try. I don't have the other one. I showed it to you in my last empties video. It was the day and night cream, but it comes in little tubes like this. It's a Tiffany blue color, which I think is really cool. So I'm going to kind of give you my thoughts on these, and then some of the other ones that I've purchased, the full sizes of them. So the first one is the Revitalizing Eye Cream. This little sample here is 10 grams, so 0.35 ounces. And I have been using this morning and night, and I still have a lot left. Like, this tube was full to the max. So let me just say that I love that, because how many times have we all purchased travel sizes and literally a quarter of it's full and then this is all air? No. It was full completely, and it's really great. It says on the back, daily AM and PM. This eye cream hydrates and minimizes the appearance of fine lines. Probiotics and skin nutrients protect the delicate eye areas. The cream is really good. I enjoyed it. It hydrates and makes my under eye area look smoother. I noticed that it doesn't accentuate my under eye, like, fine lines, because I do have them. I used to do tanning beds. I know it's terrible when I was in my early 20s. And yeah, I got some little crow's feet here around the outer corners of my eye and then a couple on my chest. So I do have a little bit of some fine lines here on the outer corners of my eyes and just a little bit. And I noticed that certain types of under eye concealers will accentuate that. If I use any powders or anything like that, it just makes it look really much more noticeable, especially when you laugh and it kind of creases. So, I mean, that's going to happen because the skin here moves, you know, and I don't have any Botox or anything in my eye area that is going to keep it from, you know, creasing or anything like that. So when it can help with fine lines, I'm all for it. So I do enjoy the fact that it hydrates. It looks good underneath. When I put my concealer on, it works well. It doesn't make my under eye area look crazy, weird. So I have it pulled up on my website, the eye cream. It is $52 for the full size. The only downside for me, and that's just personal preference, is that the eye cream, when you buy the full size, comes in a jar, which most brands will have creams in jars. It's very seldom where you'll see it in a pump or like a little squeezy tube like this, which I prefer squeezy tubes or a pump. So inside of the eye cream, you have olive oil squalene, natural shea butter, grapeseed oil, vitamin C, and 100% natural probiotics that help hydrate and lock in moisture. Turmeric, there's retinol palmitate, ascorbyl palmitate, lactic acid, safflower oil, lemon fruit oil, orange oil. So the next one is the Purifying Face Cleanser. I don't have very much left, maybe like one more use. I mean, there's barely anything in here. This is an ounce and it's supposed to last you 2 weeks. This is a 2-week trial kit, and I would say that's pretty accurate. You get about 2 weeks worth of this if you use it morning and night. I would say maybe a dime to a nickel size cleanser. It just depends if I have a lot of makeup on, or if I don't wear makeup, then I won't need as much of the cleanser. I do have another one that I'm going to show you that I love. This is a probiotic gel-based cleanser to remove dirt, impurities, and makeup gently and effectively. Skin is left balanced, clarified, and prepped for skincare. So the full size of this is $28. It's for oily, dry, normal, combination, sensitive, and mature skin. And what I enjoy about this is that when you read online about what it does as far as cleansing, it will say that it purifies the skin without overdrying. And I can tell you with my skin, I do have somewhat of oily skin, like around my T-zone, especially over my nose. It's the oiliest part of my face. But it doesn't strip my skin. I've used purifying cleansers in the past, and I'm sure you can agree with me that you've tried this as well. Purifying cleansers or anything that purifies the skin, degunks the skin, they're all very drying and stripping, and then it just irritates the skin. And instead of it actually cleaning the skin, it's actually doing worse. It's stripping the skin. It's causing you to overproduce oil. It's irritating the top layer, your stratum corneum, which is that top layer of the skin, and it just doesn't work. But this actually really does work. I felt like my face was clean. It has effectively removed any residue of makeup that I may have missed with my makeup remover. It doesn't leave it stripped at all. It makes my skin feel nice and soft without feeling dry and like a sandpaper, because I've had that, and that's just to me a complete turn off. So in this, it says what's inside: lactic acid to cleanse and exfoliate and reveal healthy skin, so that's probably why it feels soft. Chicory root, which is anti-inflammatory prebiotics. So prebiotics are what feeds the probiotics, just FYI. Turmeric root, blueberries, which are rich in antioxidants, and your probiotics as well. And so on the list here, you'll have, again, turmeric, retinol palmitate, safflower oil. So very similar ingredients that you find in the eye cream, you'll find also in the cleanser. So the next little piece in that trial kit is the Exfoliating Treatment Mask with probiotic technology. I do have quite a bit of this left. Like, this tube is, I would say 3/4 of it's still there. This is a exfoliating mask that you use up to twice a week, and I really enjoy it. Well, it says 2 to 3 times. I use it twice a week, and it comes out in like a Tiffany bluish color. I will show you. I don't know if the camera's going to focus, but it's a blue color. It is a mask slash scrub. Now, it's a mask because when you put it on, it has that thick mask clay-like consistency on it. So when you slather it on your face, it feels like you're putting on a mask, but there are also little round spheres of exfoliating particles that exfoliate the skin. So you want to gently, just kind of lightly just apply it with the least amount of pressure with your fingertips and let it sit for a few minutes, and then you rinse it off. And as you're rinsing, you're doing a circular motion, so those beads are going to exfoliate dead skin. That's why you want to use this 2 to 3 times. I use it two times a week. I think that's good for my skin type, and it may vary from person to person as far as how often you want to exfoliate, but it's very important to exfoliate, especially if you're like me and you have acne prone skin. If I don't exfoliate, I will break out. I will have buildup and blackheads and nastiness on my skin. So this is actually really good, and I really enjoyed it. I haven't had a good mask in a really long time, and I haven't done one in a long time. I used to use a SkinCeuticals detoxifying mask. I forget what it's actually called, but it's from SkinCeuticals, and I loved it because it didn't over dry my skin at all. And I can say the same for this. This does not dry my skin out. It does not make my skin dry, ashy looking. I mean, when I take this off, my skin is really comfortable. It feels really soft, and I feel like it's doing something, where some mask, you put it on and you're just like, okay, I didn't really see much of anything happening here. So the lactic acid, there's bentonite clay, which is what exfoliates and draws out the impurities, blueberry extracts, turmeric root, and probiotics. So again, a lot of sort of common ingredients amongst a lot of the products. But the bentonite clay is what gives it that clay-like mask feel and look, and it also helps sort of pull everything out of the pores. Now, the other product that came in that little kit was the day and night cream. I don't have the travel size to show you, but I do have it in the actual jar. This is the day and night cream, and it is in a glass jar, which is not so much travel friendly, but if you purchase that $20 kit, if you have them in full size and you want to have something travel friendly, just get the little travel kit, and it'll be really good. So the day and night cream is really awesome because you can use it, like it says, day and night. You don't have to have one separate for day, one separate for night. However, just know that when you're using it during the daytime, if you're going to go outside, you want to use some SPF on top of it. So the day and night cream I really enjoy. It's a white cream. Hopefully the camera will pick up. I am hitting the bottom of this already. I do use Q-tips, like I said before. I don't put my fingers in any of my jars. And I really enjoy this because it hydrates my skin. It is a little bit thicker than what I would have sort of chosen for acne, oily, kind of controlling the oils, keeping breakouts at bay. Those types of formulas tend to be thinner, tend to be more gels, more water-based. This is thicker and a little bit richer, and I was surprised that my skin is doing so well with it, because you think, oh, if I use something thick or if I put oil on oily skin or acne-prone skin, I'm going to break out. But no, it's actually the reverse. And you will see, for me, I've seen a huge difference. I use oil every single night on my face on top of this to kind of seal this in, and I have not broken out once from using the Drunk Elephant Marula oil, which is my favorite type of oil to use, works really well with my skin type, has watermelon fruit extracts, which is rich in antioxidants and hydration, rice nutripeptides that are naturally derived and help nourish and strengthen skin's vitality, probiotics, retinol, which is the vitamin A, helps to improve tone, texture, and reduce the appearance of wrinkles. Now, I will say that my skin has been more even with this. My skin isn't as red or as rosy, kind of flush looking to it, and it could have been because I was using Retin A. I have switched from Retin A to something else. I'll keep you guys posted on that, a medical grade retinol serum. So it's a little bit different, and I've noticed that my skin isn't as kind of rosy. Like, I feel like it's more even. I don't know if it's the serum in conjunction with using something like this. It's thicker, more hydrating, and it keeps my skin from being irritated. So I like this a lot. It does hydrate really, really well. When I wake up in the morning, I don't feel like my skin is dry or tight. Like, I noticed that with my Clinique moisturizer that I was using, the one that's for very dry skin. I enjoy it, and I still think it's good, but when I wake up in the morning, sometimes I do feel like my skin is a little tight, maybe because it's rubbing off on my pillowcase. Maybe because it's, you know, rubbing off on the blankets or whatever. That happens, and I feel like my skin is dry in the mornings. Now, with this, I can go most of the morning, since my mornings are really busy nowadays. It seems like I could just get up, brush my teeth, have my coffee, go and do whatever I need to do, and realize, wait a minute, I don't feel dry. I haven't done my skincare. I haven't done this or that. I know I try to do it early in the mornings, but sometimes it just doesn't happen that way for me. So I also wanted to talk to you guys about the Kefir products. I have them all in full sizes. One product is actually really cool. So I have the Kefir Ultimate Recovery Mask in full size, the Kefir Cleansing Oil, which I'm a little less than half with that, and the Kefir Moisture Repair Pressed Serum. So we're going to do the pressed serum last because I think that's probably the coolest one. So the Kefir Cleansing Oil, I shared this with you guys in my last video, which was my last video, my favorites. Whenever I did my favorites, I can't keep track of these days. The cleansing oil is actually really good. I use this morning and night, whether I have makeup on or not, and it just sort of removes everything. Now, the Kefir is also a probiotic-based range within the Tula skincare brand. So I'm going to read off from the website because the Kefir Hydro Complex is 4 powerful strands of probiotics sourced from kefir to provide exceptional deep hydration and calm skin. So the purple products, the kefir ones, have more probiotic strands in them than the ones in the blue packaging. So you also get a ceramide complex to prevent damage caused by drying and irritation. Arctic winged kelp. Helps promote elasticity, radiance, and firmness. Rice bran oil, which is rich in vitamin E and fatty acids, leaving skin soft and velvety. So it's got a few other ingredients in it when you sort of look at the ingredients on it. But I think another one is algae extract. Yes, algae extract, lactic acid, ceramide, NP. So this is really good. It cleans effectively, and most oil cleansers will be like an oily consistency. You massage it in, it breaks down your makeup, or if you're using it on skin that doesn't have any makeup on, you'll feel kind of oily. But the minute that you add water to this, it turns into like a milky cleanser, and then it rinses pretty clean. Now, you would think that an oil rinses off kind of oily, but it doesn't. It comes off completely clean. Like, my skin does not feel greasy, oily, disgusting. It feels clean, comfortable, hydrated. It's freaking awesome because it just doesn't feel stripped like it would feel if I used like a gel cleanser or like an acne skincare cleanser that is going to dry out my skin because it's meant to dry out acne. Like, this makes my skin feel so comfortable, and with hydrating my skin, I've noticed that I've been breaking out less. And I haven't had a breakout, let me knock on some wood, in a really long time. I would say it's probably been a good 2 months that and maybe coincidence that it's the same time frame that I've been using these products, but it's been a while since I've had a breakout. Love this. I would repurchase this for sure. Absolutely, I love it. This is the Ultimate Recovery Mask. Now, I will say I haven't used this very long. I think I've used it just a few times. It comes in like a pump, and when you put this on your skin, I'll pump some out to show you. It is super, super thick. Like, it's not falling anywhere. But what's cool about it is that when you massage this in, there is like a pinky, purpley, iridescent like duochrome to it. So do you see that luminosity there? That's just that glow. It has that pretty glow, so you're supposed to leave it on your skin for about 10 minutes. Rinse it off with some water, just kind of like splashing your face, and then whatever's left, you massage it in and leave it on overnight. Again, this product is for all skin types, and so when you apply this Ultimate Recovery Mask, it's supposed to help do a lot of good things for the skin. So it's going to help, again, with keeping your skin comfortable, relieving distressed skin, with the Kefir Hydro Complex, which is derived from fermented milk drink that is full of powerful probiotic strands, ceramides, apple extract, which is full of vitamin C to help with tone and texture. And so when you put this on, like, this has been sitting on my skin for a little while. I'm going to take it off and just kind of wipe it off. My skin is left soft. Like, this is the hand that I put it on. With the lighting, you might not be able to see the difference. Smells good. It doesn't feel tacky. It just feels like I just put moisturizer on, and it's not. It's just a mask, which is really, really cool. When I put it on my hand, I let it sit for a full 10 minutes. When I checked them and did a side-by-side, I noticed that the hand that I did the swatch like I did on camera, that part of my hand was so much brighter than the other hand. I was just like, what is this? What kind of magic are you? All right, so then the last thing is the Moisture Repair Pressed Serum. So I have never used a pressed serum, and I've seen a few. I've seen them online, and I have heard about them, seen them in magazines as well, different brands, but I personally have never tried a pressed serum. Most serums that you've tried come in either a liquid with a dropper, a pump that you have to dispense like a cream type of texture, but this is pressed. So it is a solid, and I've used a big old chunk from this, and it smells like a spa, kind of lemony. It's slightly kind of weird scent when you like start massaging this in, but it smells like lemons. Very relaxing, kind of like when you walk into a spa and you're just like, oh, it smells so good in here. It's kind of like that. But I do really enjoy this. Now, this is pretty pricey, I will say. This is full size. This is $65, this little thing here. And it looks small in the jar because, I mean, quite frankly, it is, but it's an ounce. So around the price of what you would get in most serums anyways. A lot of serums that are more high-end brands, you know, 65 kind of falls in that price point, but the ounce is pretty much standard for what you get in any serum, regardless of the brand. It's usually about an ounce. So this is $65. It's an all-in-one product that moisturizes and nourishes. So This actually hydrates very, very well. And when you start massaging it in, it turns into like an oily consistency, which is really great. What I think I was most blown away by is that when I massage this into my skin, I thought, okay, this is going to leave a lot of like an oily look to it. It leaves your skin looking matte, but yet it goes from a solid to an oil, and then it goes to a matte finish. It's really, really bizarre, but it works, and it hydrates my skin. It has the Kefir, which again has the 4 strands of probiotics, the ceramide complex, the Arctic wind kelp, and weightless botanical oils. So from the list, you have avocado oil, jojoba oil, macadamia oil, sunflower oil, olive fruit oil, so lots of oils in there. And you would think, I thought, okay, I want to try it because this press thing, I mean, is your curiosity not piqued? Because once mine is piqued, I gotta figure out what the deal is. So when I saw this and I thought a pressed serum that turns into an oil but yet leaves your skin looking matte and hydrated, I thought, I need to try this. This is worth trying. And it truly does hydrate, and it makes my skin feel comfortable. It doesn't make my skin feel irritated. In fact, I feel like with this, my skin is so comfortable and so balanced, I don't need anything else. I could use this at night and not even use my marula oil because, again, this is full of oils. But it's so cool that those oils are in like more of a solid form, which is really cool. Massage as well. As soon as it touches your hands, the warmth of your fingers, it just melts right in. You can use this on your eyes. You can use this all over. I take it down my neck, onto my chest every single night. And I really love this. I think this is a really cool product. So if you want something different with some good ingredients, you have the probiotics if that's something that you're interested in, but you want to try a serum in a different form, try this because it's in a pressed form, turns into a liquid, kind of like an oil. Very bizarre, but very, very cool. So that is pretty much all of the Tula products that I've tried. I know this video was quite long, but I wanted to go into detail about the products, each of them. I do have quite a few. I did purchase these from QVC, so I will try to see if I can find them in like a kit or whatever, because, you know, I love me some QVC. I'm always watching QVC and ordering crap from there. So I will try to see if I can find like the kit that has these, or maybe on the Tula website somewhere. I think you can get these on Nordstrom as well. I don't know. I may be wrong about that, but I will put the websites down in the description box of places that you can order these. This is not sponsored by any way. I just did this because I wanted to share with you guys. I paid for all of this myself. If you follow them on Instagram, you'll find out if they ever release new products, if they ever have sales, if they ever have any promotions, and that may be enough to get someone to purchase a product if they're doing free shipping or free gift with purchase or a percentage off the whole website. Like when I see those types of sales, that gets me wanting to purchase products and try things because, you know, a little bit that you can save here and there, it adds up in the long run. So I really enjoy this brand. I have not had any issues with it. It has not caused any irritations, no breakouts, no anything. It's helped keep my skin clear, soft, hydrated. I would say if I had to choose which ones to try, I would definitely say the cleansing oil is phenomenal. Even if you have acne-prone skin, do not be afraid to use oils or cleansing oils. It will change your life. I promise you. This is really great. You want to try a serum in a different form, pressed. This is where it's at. The Kefir Moisture Repair Pressed Serum. The day and night cream, if you're looking for a cream that you can use morning and night and not have to have 2 separate ones, so I think it's $56 for day and night, is great because that's what you would spend on maybe just a night cream or a day cream. And it's great. It hydrates, works well. It says for all skin types, so it's not specifically formulated for one skin type, which is really great. I do really like the eye cream. I like I mean, you know what? I like it all. I like it all. I can't even tell you guys which ones to do. I mean, I feel like these are really good products. It's a good place to start if you're interested in trying the brand. Definitely try their kits out. Purchase one of their kits. Figure out what you like from it, and then go from there. Anyways, enough blabbling. I will see you guys, hopefully, in a video very soon, in a couple days. And check out the links and let me know what you think. If you've tried them, please let me know what you think of the products, of the brand. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. You know the deal. I'm on all those social media outlets. Also, subscribe for new videos in the future. Thank you so much for spending some of your day here with me. Have a fabulous day, and I'll talk to y'all soon.